Dan Chisholm back again with another video. I'm making this video. I don't even know how to go about it. I don't even know what to say. I didn't like rehearse nothing. I'm just going and just gonna let the spirit allow to work through me to say whatever. But I wanted to talk about the Buffalo mass shooting, because I just seen a video where out of the 10 people that was shot, apparently one of them was an individual, was a man who had just invented a car engine that ran off of water instead of gas.
Aaron Salter Jr. wore many hats in his life: retired police officer, substitute teacher, but one of his true passions was science. He built a lab in his garage where he spent countless hours working to develop an engine that could run on water.
It's not running off of gas fumes? No, there's no gas fumes. There's no gas fumes.
Sadly, for all he was in life, the world is learning his story because of the courage he displayed doing his job, protecting his community. Working security at the Tops grocery store, Salter engaged the shooter, who was heavily protected by body armor.
We have evidence that he struck him at least one time and that unfortunately had no effect.
Not everyone would have made the same choice.
And then coincidentally, a shooter comes through, kills not only him, but nine other individuals. Now, there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything in this world happens for a reason. Like me making this video. It's not a coincidence that I'm making this video. There's a reason why I'm making this video. There's a reason why I'm sitting in my car right now, burning up in this Texas heat. There's a reason why I got this Bible in my lap. The reason why I got my keys in my lap. The reason why I'm holding this pen. There's a reason for everything. And there was a reason for why that shooter went over to that store and killed all the individuals that he did. There's a reason for why when it first happened, the news was quick to put out that it was a hate crime before anybody else can say otherwise. And there's a reason for why people are upset as if it's a hate crime. And that reason is because the news put it in their minds that it was a hate crime. I don't believe it was a hate crime. I believe it was planned. I mean, look at the prices. Look at everything that's happening in this country around what's going on with the gas prices and all that stuff, the oil and stuff like that. It's not a rule, but there's a people who believe order out of chaos. And right now it's a bunch of chaos. We had COVID-19, was chaotic. Riots, chaotic. Now we're dealing with smallpox, or not the smallpox, but the monkeypox. Inflation, chaotic. There's just power outages. It's just so much going on. Right now, it's really chaotic, and it's controlled chaotic. Like, there's a reason for why all this stuff is going on. This is not happening coincidentally. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right, but it's nothing is coincidence. So, if all this chaos is happening for a reason, if the price of gas is going up for a reason and it's controlled, and there's people who believe order out of chaos, they can't have a solution to that chaos. They can't have it. That'll disrupt everything that they ever worked for. So here comes this man, right, who had a solution to the gas issue, the gas problem that we're facing in this country. Winds up dead, coincidentally. Now, gas prices is a mother. Going to and from work is ridiculous. Me as an individual got to be very mindful of how much gas I burn through the week. But just think about it, that we would have car engines that would run off of water instead of gas. And how much better that would be, first of all, for the environment, but We have a lot of water. That would bring, honestly, that would bring down just the cost of living down so much, because we pay a lot of money for gas. But water, I mean, you can pull water out the air. Get a humidifier. You can pull water right out the air. And so this is what this man did, and then this is what the shooter did. And now, who really knows how to build a car engine that can run based off of water? They just killed the individual who just did, sadly. And I'm really upset about it. I'm really upset about it because I'm tired of it. Me being a believer in Christ. Now I'm supposed to be walking by the Spirit, not of the flesh, right? But my body is the Lord's temple. There's a reason why I was given this body. And no man ever hated his own flesh. As the book of Ephesians says, 5:29. Matter of fact, what it say? For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourished it and cherishes it, even as the Lord the church. Now, there's people in the world walk by the flesh. Walking by the flesh meaning someone call me black, I call them white. I look at the flesh instead of trying the Spirit. The Bible also says walk by faith and not by sight, by seeing what's in front of me. But this is how we live in the world. For all that's in the world is the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life. But there's people who hate the temple that God has put me in, put someone who looks like me in. And no man ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes it and cherishes it. So if my body is the Lord's temple, and I being a part of the Lord's body as the church, when do we as believers defend what God has given us, which is a blessing? Who is our neighbor? But before I go on that topic, there was another video of a woman who got